Fellow brothers and sisters, I'm Jacob Mang'ombe, happily welcoming you to a program that brings music to your home. This is Praise Forever, and you're watching Hope Channel Tanzania. Today I'll be actually giving tips on how to teach music to kids. There are many teachers who have been teaching music to kids and maybe they don't have the right methodologies. It's true that the process might be different, though the knowledge is just the very same knowledge we give to adults, but this one is a bit different because we give kids education on a different viewpoint, from a different perspective, and we call methodologies differ. I have a number of kids, actually 3. They have been my good friends on a day that we met, and we did music together. This is Cynthia, this is Karine, and this is Cesar from Dar es Salaam. And now I'm going to be giving you tips on how we go about, but I'll be giving demonstrations, I'll be giving you clips as well on how we do them. Principle number 1, listen and interact. And this is divided into 2, listen and interact to either the kids with you or different genres of music. So let me begin with tip number 1 from the first point of view, listen and interact. How do you do that? You got to interact with the kids. Like I tried to ask the first question and they never answered it at first, but I kept on making stories with them. And my basic question was actually, why did you choose her to be your best friend? We had a number of chats and a number of talks and laughters, and after some time I got an answer, the reason as to why she chose her as her best friend.
I am a singer, I'm a preacher. Yes.
A singer and a preacher?
Yes, yeah. I'm a preacher. Even me, just.
So you all preach?
Yeah. I'm a preacher. I preach with her, but the second time I preached with someone else. I preached with her. Yeah.
So there's never even one time you
The first time I preached with her. She was English and then Kiswahili, and then the other one she preached with her best friend, because me and her are best friends. She has her own best friend.
Okay. So why did you choose that she should be your best friend and not her?
No, she's not even my best friend.
You deny her?
Sister, cousin. And we were just best friends since we were young. So until now, I think we're just kind of sisters or something.
And on the second part of interacting and listening to music, you have to listen to different genres of music, because if you want to be a good teacher, you have to know it all. You have to know a wider range of music genres. You have to know what music excites the kids. You have to know how to reach out to them. These are actually 6 to 8 year old kids, but you should know how do you reach those kids who are under that age, or even teenagers. Yes, you have to know how you go about with them. And this is another tip. You have to get to know the instrument that you are teaching. If you are a piano teacher, you have to know it all. You have to know the piano. You have to know how to play all the musical scales in the piano. You have to know how to do the right fingering on the piano. You should not just be doing it because you have a knowledge of 1 or 2 keys and transpose the rest. You will not be a good teacher. You have to know all the 12 keys in the diatonic scale of the piano and the chromatic scale of the piano to be able to teach kids, to be able to conquer any question that comes your way, because a student may ask any question that they don't understand. Now listen as I experienced hearing them playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on key D. And by the way, they were not having any teacher who told them in the right way before, and this is the reason they did not recognize that they are on key D and the scale got to be different from key C. Now listen as they try.
Can I try to sing? No. What is wrong with it?
And she was even wondering what went wrong. Nothing is wrong, it's just a different fingering and a different scale approach. But this is not the correct way. After correcting her, see what she did.
Okay, sing fast. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Can I try?
Yes, this is Twinkle Twinkle in the key of C. Though I admit that I never taught them the right fingering, I should admit it. Evening and morning, join with your children in God's worship, reading His word and singing His praise. Teach them to repeat God's law. Concerning the commandments, the Israelites were instructed. Thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk to them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. Accordingly, Moses directed the Israelites to set the words of the law in music. If it was essential for Moses to embody the commandments in sacred song, so that as they marched in the wilderness, the children could learn to sing the law verse by verse. How essential it is at this time to teach our children God's word. Let us come up to the help of the Lord, instructing our children to keep our commandments to the letter. Let us do everything in our power to make music in our homes, that God may come in. This is from the Review and Herald of September 8, 1904, as well as from Evangelism, page 499. All right, now principle number 3 is that you have to know the song prayer. You have to know the song in advance. You have to know every corner of the song. You have to know how to teach every detail of the song, even with examples, because you need to have the right examples to make them understand. If you want to teach them that musical notes can build up together into making a chord and a music, you have to liken it with an example that they would easily grasp. Just think of a house. You need blocks, a block and a block and a block and a block, building up a wall and a house at last.
That you feel.
That you feel, all right.
Yeah.
But that you feel, the notes build.
Cannot spell.
The notes.
That not. Wait, what? What is it written
That
there?
notes went off.
That's what it's written there.
Yeah, from my memories of that song. What's the feel? What the feel? Okay.
That you
Here it
feel.
goes. Here it goes.
That you feel. Cannot feel. Oh, you will.
And as you feel,
As you feel.
as you feel,
It's as you feel.
the
Yeah,
note
I think-
build, yeah.
That
As you feel, the note build, oh yeah, the notes build, not building up into a song. As you feel, the note build, you
In
will
the
see.
song, if you are listening what is written,
Thank you. Now I'll give you tip number 4 that you will use as a music teacher to kids. You should know how to let them see their mistakes and even correct themselves where necessary.
glorious, glorious, that you feel, cannot feel, you will see.
And whenever possible, bring back the social interaction, bring it back to the session, and you'll see how they will still enjoy the session. 1, 2, 3, go.
It's like a symphony, just keep listening, and we'll soon start to figure out. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies. Each one of us, it's glorious.
Principle number 6, if they start getting bored, just see a more casual way of accomplishing your goals.
What does blue and what does red mean?
Blue means the sky. And
And what does red? Jesus blood?
wait, yes. That is just garnet. I wanted to say that, but you said it already. Right. And also
Is it the meaning the teacher told you? Or I just mentioned?
and he also told us that red means we are first.
Red means you're?
Yani we're fire, and fire means the first.
First.
I think so. I'm
Okay.
not sure, but the teacher told us we're supposed to be the first one in all grade 5s, all streams.
So what will happen if you all will be grade in your grade B number 1?
Yeah, we are the first. Our class. I am
How many are you in class?
in class. That's one class. 38 for mine. Us 29.
29.
Yeah.
So red means you all got to be the first.
Yeah. I'm 38.
So what will happen if you all become number 1?
We
Like you all score 100.
our teachers will make us, they give you badges which has your name and your picture in our school.
As we have
Snacks.
no, not snacks. They give us your own queen.
Yeah, queen or king chair. Queen chair. Us we're given also when you're in grade 2 or grade 3, you're given a crown.
Something
Crown.
Yes, a crown, and or if it's a girl, tiara. When I was in grade 2, I got one because I was not one.
Okay. When I was in Arusha and we were the ones who scored high marks and they would be number 1, number 2, number 3, the top 3, they will be taken to.
3. 2.
They will be taken to
A trip.
a Tanzanite hotel. It's a hotel in Arusha
I like your
for
school.
swimming.
Swimming. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
swimming.
only
And then
before-
being taken to Arusha National
as in
Park
our school, only
for
before finish exams,
Yeah.
we go overseas.
all assists.
Yes.
But in our school, we go
how
Fan City
I
as a trip.
finished exams, I got A. And I went overseas.
Well, look.
And we will go to Arusha National Park too. To have a scene of God's creation, seeing the animals God created in the national park.
And also, I've ever went to Mikumi and also.
I only went in Sadani.
Yeah, when it was your birthday, you didn't invite me.
I gave you my cake.
And Mikocheni National Park. Mikocheni National Park.
You don't do that. I
What?
told you.
Mikocheni.
Mikocheni National Park. Is that a national park?
Yeah, it's
Well, look at this.
Yeah, you see grass, right? Huh?
And the table spin.
Oh yeah.
like national parks.
The table spin.
We are a blessed country.
Yeah, our country is the most famous.
Very blessed.
Very famous.
But we have to thank Zanzibar. Yeah, Zanzibar, that's country. It used to be a country because now we formed it to be
Tanzania.
Tanzania. So it's,
Because
yeah, but
Tan-
it's still
Tan stands for Tanganyika.
I've never went to Tanganyika.
Tan
Hmm?
stands.
Tanganyika
is here.
You never went to Tanganyika?
Tanganyika is here.
Wait.
We are already in Tanganyika.
Tan is Tanzania. That one is Tan. And then
Okay,
it's,
this is Tanzania. At the
Where's
past.
Tanganyika? Where's the stop? Wait. Sylvia.
At the past,
Mhm.
Tanzania was Tanganyika.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Look. What? Ew. It's this. Papaya. Yeah. Watermelon.
Settle it.
Watermelon. Birds from shall sound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul.
see now they are already more casual and trying to play a violin too, though on a single string on and just playing a single note. So friends, this was not a serious episode. You did not enjoy clear sound of music. This was an ambience because we were just doing a behind the scene episode and it was just a preparatory one. I promise you more blessings in some other episode for these three beautiful kids. They will be singing these very same songs that we learned together earlier in a more meaningful and precise way. And I promise you more blessings as you hear them some of the time. This was just a trailer to what is good on your way. Thank you for taking your time watching Praise Forever, and I'm glad that you have enjoyed. I believe you have been blessed too. My name is Jacob Mang'ombe, and I wish you a good moment, and bye-bye.